Yeah. Now what? More riddles? Riddle 2. EOEREXN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0, so on. None of them have an X. EOEREXN. So it's the first letters of something. Oh wait, I can leave you open, right? There we go. EOEREXN. Is it the poem? The poem over here? No. We all wear masks, please. EOEREXN. EOEREXN. I don't know, it's probably the first letters of something again. But where? I'm just gonna start looking everywhere, aren't I? Is it the license plate? No. Are they the same license plates? They're the same license plates. Well, shit. It'd take me a while to find this one. EOEREXN. In particular, I need to find context for the letter X being anywhere. Like, where has X shown up? I partly wonder if this calendar is ever going to be relevant. The circled dates, that wouldn't be X though. And am I still using the same cipher that they've used, or am I supposed to do like a rotational cipher and find out that EOE blah 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 turns into like a word? EOEREXN. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 808. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, I can't think of anything that starts with an R in numbers. So it has to be referring to something completely different besides numbers, right? Hope it's not that, because it's like unreadable. I was partly wondering if it maybe is like a series of, hey, 3 is right there. Did I know that from there, or did I just spin it? I might have just spun 3. I think that's the one that I guessed. That's what you can always do. That's where that one was hidden. I see it. It looked actually blended in with the color scheme of the map, so I didn't question it at first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see. So they're pulling the same trick again. It's just the final letter of each number. Yeah, I should have considered that sooner probably. So then 8, 9.
Wow, I'm getting good at this.
Yeah. Up, down, down, up. Up. Down, down, up. Any more? Huh. A papal legate wants to attend a secret meeting being held by heretical Cathar knights. To be admitted, he must give a password to the guard at the door. He hides nearby and listens as other people show up. A man arrives. A guard says to him 5. The man replies 4, and the guard allows him to pass. A second man turns up. The guard says to him 6, to which he replies 3, and is allowed through. The last man appears. The guard says to him 4, and he responds 4, and enters. Now it's the papal legate's turn. Guard says to him 7. What should he answer to gain entry? 5? Yep, it's the number of letters in each word. Got it. Up, down, up, down.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah, you did it. Definitely not the guy who, not the person who solved all the actual puzzles.
What is this place?
Well, let's go step on these and find out. So if I base anything on my experience from the first game, we're gonna have to kill each other, right? That's gonna be the ending of this game, is that after we're working together to survive, one of us is gonna have to kill the other one or something. Like when you opened up the thing that had the gun last time. It's tightly locked. Nothing seemed to happen. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe get another character. Since stepping on those buttons didn't do anything, maybe I have to get yet another character, and that affects what happens.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Why am I doing this? Also, why do we like hang up this phone wrong? Isn't it bothering anyone else? We laid on its side for some reason. It's just bothering me. Alright, he has another painting, so let's just check that out real quick. But let's actually see which one it is before I try to reference it. Boat. Boat, top faces left. Gonna be a little bit. We've done lighthouse, horse, tree, boat, and I think mountain. I think we're just missing the bridge, and then we're gonna be done. We're almost there. Don Quixote. You can access the contents of these boxes and put things in them. We can't get past this one? Why not? They're just boxes, dude. They're apparently empty. Cicero. Nothing. doesn't open. Something must cause that to happen. Maybe there's missing a reel. Is that a floating... What's this floating blue thing? Oh, that's weird. Box also doesn't open. Not sure what to think about that. Corpse number 1, brow. Corpse number 2, heart and wounds. Bra. Former cadaveric state. Drain body fluids number 1. Huh. Not sure what to make of that. Also got that weird handwriting that people usually get when somebody makes them write in Microsoft Paint with a mouse. Huh. Tube thing? Another one of those. Can't quite make out what it is. It appears to be a woman holding a baby, but they're both covered in red blankets. Because art. Cicero. Sophocles' Antigone. All their covers are written, not all of them, but a lot of them are written with papyrus font. Anne of Green Gables. Dante. The Divine Comedy. Dante's Inferno. Dante's Purgatorio, and and Dante's whatever the heaven one is. What is that, like a level of detail change based on how close I am to it? But like the two versions have the pot in different spots? That's really weird. Why is that happening? That must be like a level of detail trick or something. But like entire objects are warping around along with their shadows. That's really odd. Okay, I'm definitely still missing one of these guys. Somewhere. Generally speaking, I would expect to find like a random brick sticking out in this zone. Because that's kind of been the trend. There we go. Trend complete. Wow, and then there's the same poster again. So the number didn't amount to much. I've not found new codes. This thing's blocking me. Blah, blah, blah. Can't get it open, so I can't view through the door. Candidate, we know all the crimes you have committed, and all the sins that you plagued you throughout your life. Our people have infiltrated all parts of society, and education is of no exception. As a child, you had a gift. A gift so rare that only a few knew about it. And so, you were chosen. You should feel pleased. However, throughout your life's journey, known as adulthood...
Come on! You're beginning to bore me.
I'm reading your fucking note. Why does it always happen when I'm reading their notes? You have lost your way. You've committed sins and have failed your fellow man. How unfortunate. No matter. For now is your time of redemption. Open your heart once more and look inside your mind's eye and become enlightened once more. I know you can do this. I think the game might be programmed to say stuff like that when you stop moving. Oh, you stop moving to read their documents, so it's not very not super well thought out if that's what they went with. Really undercuts his message when he's all like trying to sound enlightened and like he knows the secrets of the world, but then whenever you try to read his documents, he's like, oh, come on, I'm bored. Oh, there's a mask right there. That's one of the masks I need to put on the wall. I found one of them, I just can't get to it till the poison's off. Which there's gotta be some way to do that. Is it really just as simple as getting it to point to the green? Somehow? I just wish I could read what this says, because it does move. I wish I could read what it said on the face. And also I wish these were labeled in a way where I could tell what they do. Like, as far as I can tell, the left and right ones on the left both say the same things as each other. It seems to always face the same spots. Like, it seems to be skipping straight past the one I want it to go to. Yeah, like it points like seemingly everywhere else. I don't know, part of me just wonders, like, is this a puzzle or is it like an asset store item? Because it's so low resolution and awkward that it kind of feels like it'd be really hard to solve. Nope. Curious about that. Turn these back to white. Because looking through there reveals that symbol. I think that's the basis of it. Can I peek through another door? Was it you? I could peek through a door? Over here, I think. Maybe not. Jeans. Was it this door? Oh, this is the side view of the other room. So that now I can place myself location-wise with the other character. I guess I already could. Wait, that's the red lady. Yeah, I know where the other character is because that has to link to the other person. But why? What does "we wait for you" mean? Besides, you know, the actual literal English meaning of the words, of course. To get a light bulb for this. Well, it's not even plugged in. I was wondering if it would reveal something on that surface. It's the same room. What's the switch do? Huh. That changed things. Can I see anything now? Something different? What about this switch? Not from here, but there seems to be something glowy, like, down below. I can't see it. What was it? I feel like, yeah, there's like a weird shining thing in the corner, but I can't make it out. Wait, does the light move when I look in? It does. Oh, that's like a lens flare. Ah. Green goat mermaid. Yes. That's progress. Can she ever see anything? No, I think she just has some power over what light we're on. Now we're back to red. And then back to black and white. We had red, green, black and white. Not black and white. We had red, green, normal light, and then black, which was no light. So I think that's yeah, it's got to be all the, that's the Punnett square. That's all 4 variations of us flipping the switch on and off. Green. Was your light? No, yours is blue. Was wondering if these are correlated with that or not. Like what light comes out. There's some way to make these face the right way. Gotta be a way of looking at them. Riddle 4. Yeah, we're not done yet. Palindrome. A knight has ridden 15951 furlong since he has been in the service of Pepin the Short. He notices that this number is a palindrome. It reads the same way from left to right as it does from right to left. He rides on, and 2 hours later the total number of furlongs he has traveled is once again at a palindrome. How fast is he riding? Huh. He rides on, and 2 hours later the total number of furlongs he has traveled is once again a palindrome. How big is a furlong, I wonder? Which palindrome are we gonna go with? Like, the biggest one's probably 25951, 25952. But that would be an increase of 10,000. The shortest one is 100? Oh wait, no, it's 59. So if we increase it by if 9 went up, it would become 0, and the left 5 would become 6. So then we'd have to increase the other 5 by 1 in order to make it 16061. So 110. But we did 2 hours, so it's 55 furlongs per hour. The statue positions are bronze, silver, gold, wood. I don't have any of those statues. Oh, I have some of them. I have 2 of those statues. Bronze, silver. I haven't like failed to notice a statue, have I? But now the puzzles are passing me up. This door doesn't have a slot for me to look through, does it? That's what I need, is another slot to show me another answer. Why can't I go over here? Why are you so easily blocked? Aren't you trying to survive? Meanwhile, I have none of the masks, but I have 2 of these guys. Somewhere there's a scorpion and a bull. Somewhere. We still don't have the handle for this side. I'm not really even sure what the hammer is for. Can I equip it and then like break the screen? Die, television. Not quite. We won't even check inside some of these boxes that you'd think you'd want to check inside. Small ring with the skull on top. I'd give her the ring if I had any reason to think she needed one, but I don't think she does. If anything, you probably give it to a gold statue that you put here. I think. Did I just solve the next one? Riddle 5. Digital display. On a clock with a digital display, how many times per day does the number 1 appear? Huh. One question is, does 10, 11, 12 count as 3 appearances of the number 1 or 1 appearance of the number 1? Because technically it never left. You know what I mean? It comes and then it shows up, then it leaves. All right. I'm writing 1111 on a piece of paper. The idea is going to break down potential answers for how many times 1 shows up in each slot. So, how many times does 1 show up in the far left spot per a 24-hour cycle? It could just be the 2 times it shows up continuously, or it could be 6 overall, meaning 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, which is twice. It's less ambiguous for the right-hand hour slot, because it goes 0, 1, and 1, 1. So 11 and 1 o'clock, which are not continuous with each other, so there's no ambiguity of whether or not holding it on 1 that whole time matters or not. Times per day the number 1 appears. That was a 24-hour cycle. Now it's just how many times does the number 1 appear, and then multiply that by 24, I guess. Someone's knocking. So in the far right hand, it would show up at 0, 1, 11, 21, and so on. So it would show up 6 times per hour. And 6 times 24 is 144. So it shows up 144 times in the far right slot. Then on the left side we have a bit of ambiguity again. Because it either shows up 24 times, or it shows up, they might be counting 10 through 19. Would be 10 times per hour, which would be 240 times. So either of those is potentially an answer. There we go, 144 plus 24 plus 4 plus 2. We get 174. Let's try that variation of the answer. Nope. Alright, let's try the really big number version of the answer then. That's 6 plus 4 plus 240 plus 144. That's 394. I'm writing this down as we go. Okay, well then I've made a mistake. How many times per day does the number 1 appear? Then one of these coordinates has to be off. We can try 372. That was the answer. That was the answer. That was the answer. Okay. So 2 issues. 1, you basically want to count every individual iteration of the minutes where any one showed up, and it wasn't really like if it like I think in my answer ultimately like an 11 didn't count as 2 separate ones, but as one iteration of the one, kind of. But also you had to keep in mind that I ended up going with the 24-hour clock. So instead of it looping from 1 to 12, it was 1 to 24, which means that there's an entire, that means there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, blah, 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 up to 19. Which is a lot more hours that land on 12, that land on 1. It got messy. Website answer? Digital display answer. Website answer is a circle. I don't even understand what that means. It just says progression. Okay, so these are both... So I must be done with the riddles because there isn't a new one? There's no new one. So one's here. It's the order of the statues, which I need to actually get the statues first, or something. And this one's a website answer, which... Can I access? Website answers, it says here. Huh. Huh. So I guess we've solved the riddles. But now what? Let's see here. I need to pick a new task. This one's just entirely obscure to me. It looks like a key. It bothers me. The last one was unsolvable in that I just got an answer for it. So this one's probably like that. I probably just get told an answer somewhere. So I'm trying not to focus on that thing too much. Trying not to focus on that thing too much. We should save. It's been a little while.